you won the contest. That was pretty cool.
I was shocked because I've never won anything. I don't usually, I'm not one to gamble either or anything like that, but I never win any of these types of things.
Just to get started, it's all about just getting relaxed. And you totally just let go. You'll see very subtle hazes of color. Let's get your mask on. Oh, perfect.
Little
Yep.
ledge to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's start very slowly here from square one. And I'm just gonna, we call this calibrate. And I'm gonna hold up a color and it's pink. So if you could see the pink, imagine it, what color it would look like. This one is that bright yellow. You might actually see it, get a haze of it, but visualize it just to get things kick-started. Imagine a card moving in your screen and it's yellow and it blocks my face momentarily as it goes up and down. Now, this one is the blue. Also, you want to be moving your head around. Put your hand up in front of your eyes if you're holding a tube, Nikki. And then imagine looking through it. And if you want to see something, you would have to turn your head and aim that tube right at what you're seeing. That's how your mind sight starts out. It comes as a tube of intention or attention. If we get into shapes and things today, as you move your head, all of a sudden you catch a glimpse of it, but then it's gone. I'm going to take one of the cards and I'm going to flash it in your screen. So let go, take the attitude you don't care, and just notice, no concentration, but just notice if you get a very subtle haze of one of those three colors, or a flash, or a knowing. And if you did, or believe that you did, what color would it be?
Yellow.
Okay, lift your mask up for just a second. There you go. Okay, mask down. Very good.
Awesome.
Okay, now describe what you saw.
So my brain, for whatever reason, really likes to cling on to that initial red cloud that I was talking about.
Mhm.
So when you showed me the pink one the first time, it hung out for a while and then it disappeared. This time it hung, it's almost like I have to tell it to get out of the way.
Okay.
So I had like a little bit of that red hazy cloud, and then when I kind of pushed it out of the way, it was almost like it was replaced by like a yellow
Ah,
hazy
very
color. And
good.
then when the pink didn't come back or the red didn't come back, and it was just kind of very faint, like yellow haze, I figured that that had to have been it instead of the
Yeah.
pink. I almost said pink because I was like, this is pink, but I'm like, it did that before. So I thought, well, maybe it's just,
Yeah.
maybe it's getting in the way.
Yeah, and I almost chose pink. And here's another thing. With these abilities, they all overlap. And when you allow your mind sight to come out, all these other abilities that you already have also, they will start to wander out, including reading my mind,
Okay.
telepathy. So it was my intention, first of all, to grab the pink. And I thought, no, I'm going to go with yellow. So I took the yellow. So your mind sight already knew it was one of the two. Yeah, but
And
the yellow was the one I actually put in the screen. That's the one you got. So well done on that.
thank you.
Well
That
done.
resonates with me. I have had some situations with my younger children where I feel like I've actually picked up on things that they were thinking. And
Yes. Now we're actually going to do something different here.
okay,
Remember, I've got the shapes or symbols. There's a solid square, a solid triangle, a solid circle, and a plus. So there's four shapes. I won't go with the open ones yet. I'm only going to go with the solid ones. And just to calibrate, I'm going to hold them in your screen and visualize what they might look like. There's a solid square in your screen. So just visualize that momentarily. Visualize it again and then again. If you could see it, what would it look like? And just pretend to see it moving in front of my face. It's on a black on a white card. Here's the plus. So one vertical line, one horizontal line. I'm moving it in your screen. Visualize that for a second. This one's a solid circle. See a black solid circle. Imagine what it would look like. And this one is a triangle with the point on the top. Solid black triangle. Just visualize that momentarily, okay? And then just forget about it. I'm just going to shuffle them and I'm just going to take one of them and I'm going to put it in your screen. It's now in your screen. It's one of those four shapes or symbols. As you move your head around, your mind sight tube or beam may pick a corner of it. So when it does, notice what it looked like momentarily. And if that's a little piece of it, what is it? I'll give you a little hint. For example, notice the difference between a square and a circle because a square has 90-degree corners. A triangle, the corners are angled at a 30-degree angle. So if you see where it comes to an angle, you can tell the difference between a square and a triangle. If you see something that's curved, obviously that's the circle. Now, if you see straight line and then you see another one intersecting at a 90-degree angle, that's the plus. Because a lot of times people do not see the whole shape at once. They will just pick up one part of it as they move their head around. So move your head around because it could be coming from under your chin, from your cheek, from your forehead, even your ear. And mine came from behind my head at one point. And my trainer was holding a card behind my head, but she was talking from in front of me. I was seeing it, and she said, "Where are you seeing it?" And I said, "Well, I see it in front of me off to the right." She said, "Lift your mask up," and I didn't see a card. She says, "Well, turn your head." I kept turning my head, and there was the card behind me. So it could appear from anywhere at any time, and just let go. It's typically the very first one. And which one of the four symbols do you feel it is? Not think, but feel. Or do you sense it is? Or do you have a knowing, a very strong knowing?
You first held it up. My mind said circle, but I'm trying to
Okay,
look. And
let's
so,
stop right there. The first thing you thought was a circle, right?
yeah.
Lift your mask up. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
I wasn't getting any shape.
mask
Like,
back down.
yeah, I wasn't getting any shape like in my vision, but auditory, you know what I mean? Like in my
Yep.
mind, I could hear circle.
Yes. Okay, now we're going to make it even more difficult. Mindsight loves difficult. I have these three colored dice. There's yellow, blue, and red. And they're foam, and they're like an inch and a half wide, like foam blocks. You can buy them at the dollar store. And they have black dots on them, just like regular dice. This is very difficult. I don't expect you to get it, and we don't care if you get it. It just doesn't matter. I'm holding one of the dice in your screen. So it's one of the three colors. So move your head around. And at some point, you may get a flash of the pattern of dot or dots.
Is that three?
Okay, you say three. I'll tell you in a minute. And what color?
At first I was thinking yellow, but
Yes,
is it
yes,
yellow? Okay,
yes. Now,
please.
also, you said three. Quite often, the mind sight will only see if there's two rows, it will only see the one row and report. So lift your
Okay.
mask up and see that it's yellow dice, and you see there's two rows
Oh,
of three.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
very good.
awesome.
Blindfold mask back down. Now we've got the three colored dice. I'm going to hold up either the same color or another color. It's in your screen. Just totally
I
let
have it. Okay.
go. Go empty. Say, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Okay. The more you can laugh and have fun, the better it is. So lots of smiling, laughing, giggling, and you'll connect directly to your mind sight. See if you see a haze of color, some sparkles, a flash, a knowing, the energy, the word, anything that might indicate the color.
Keep seeing pink, but
Ah, you,
I,
you say pink?
I'm worried. Yeah, like I keep
Okay.
seeing pink, but I can't get it out of my head, so I want to say
Okay.
pink,
Let's go with that because the
but okay,
screens make red and pink look very similar. It
okay,
is red, so very
okay,
good on that. We're going to go with the open symbols, and I'm going
okay.
to include the plus in this one also. Open triangle, I'm showing it in your screen, and this is the open circle. This is the plus. This is the square. I'm going to shuffle them under the table and just grab one at random, and it's in your screen. You may have got a glimpse as I said, or I picked the card, or as it went in your screen. Move your head around and see what shows. Totally let go. Just take the attitude you don't care. Just smile, ear to ear smile.
I want to say plus. I'm getting more auditory than I am visual, and it's kind of messing with me because I don't know if it's my left brain or my right brain.
Okay. What does
Um,
it feel like? No guessing ever, just whatever comes to you, whatever you sense. There's no thinking, you're just observing and marking down. That's it. That's all we're doing in Mindsight. We don't want to think. We just want to observe passively. I'm going to wiggle it around and see if anything comes to your visual field.
is that triangle?
Lift your mask up and take a look. There you go. Okay. Mask back down. That's pretty cool. Now we're going to ramp it up another notch here. These are picture cards. I'm going to hold one in the screen. They're rectangular vertically. They've got a border of reddy pink around the outside. They're white. And the middle, it has an image of something. This one is a green circle. And it says the word circle at the top in lowercase. So visualize the green circle. See a card with the red border, a white inside, and a green solid circle. This one is the blue square. It's light blue. It's a card with a red border around it. It's got the word at the top that says square, and it's got the actual square of blue in it. Next one is a yellow duck, and it's kind of like one of those rubber or plastic ducks that the kids might have in the bathtub. And the last one, I'm going to find something very different here. This is a red umbrella. I'm going to shuffle them under the table and just randomly grab one, and it's going in your screen. Now, the split second it went in your screen, or I said I was going to grab it, you may have gotten a flash of a shape or a color, or even some of the letters or the whole word. And just allow the very subtle things of your intuitive, creative side to come through. Which one of the 4 picture cards is it?
So as soon as you, and I got red umbrella.
Okay, let's just stop right there. Lift your mask up. There you go. Okay, well done. Mask back down. So how did you sense, or how did you know it was the red umbrella?
I had an easier time visualizing these cards for I don't know why than I have the others. But it was a combination of seeing it and hearing it at the same time. Right when you said, now I have a card, I just, it right away. So.
Yeah. Now, with the color cards, you've got several different inputs there. You got the word, which has different letters in it. You've got the color of the image, and you've got the shape of the image. So there's 3 different things there. So your mindset can take its choice of whether it wants to get any one of the 3 or a combination. So there's many different sensing paths there that it can use. That's why you might find that the cards are actually easier. We're going to add one more into the group. You notice I've picked different colors. So let me see if I can find yet a different color. We have the purple grapes. So it's a triangular bunch of purple grapes. There it is in your screen. So just kind of visualize that. So we're adding one more in. We've got the green circle, the blue square, the red umbrella, the yellow duck, and the purple grapes. All different colors and all different shapes and all different words. We're going to shuffle them, and I'm going to ask you to tell me, give me a number 1 through 5, and that's the card I'll take. If you say number 1, I'll take the top one. If you say number 5, I'll take the bottom one.
Let's do 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that one's going in your screen.
Is it the yellow duck?
Lift your mask up.
No way.
There you go. There you go. Mask back down.
That is
Very
so wild.
good. Very good, Nikki. So you are operating your Mindsight. And actually say to yourself, I'm already operating my Mindsight. Let's go back to those picture cards. Now, this time I'm just going to shuffle them and grab one. It's going in your screen. As I grabbed it or put it in your screen, you may have got a flash of color. You may have seen one of the letters of the word. You may have seen the whole word. You may just get a knowing, but let go. Tell yourself you don't care. Be a passive observer and report what it is. Just
purple grapes.
lift your mask up, Nikki.
That's
Well
awesome.
done. Well done.
That's awesome.
Mask back down. Well done. You realize
it's not like I'm having, I guess, because it's not like I'm actually seeing it clear. You know what I mean? It's more like an overlay. A real faint overlay.
Like indistinct.
Yeah, it's indistinct, and it's more like it's almost like the audio reinforces what I think I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So I get the feeling that it's purple grapes, and then auditory, it's like purple grapes. Yeah. But the vision, and then it's almost like the vision comes after that, where then I can kind of visualize the purple grapes. So for me, it's almost like it's happening backwards.
And that's okay. Whatever, it's custom made for you. So if your mind likes to work that way, then just go with it.
Okay.
You know, you're best not to fight it or say it's got to be like this or got to be like that, because that's putting it into a box and strapping it down, and you're better to just let it flow and let it go wherever it wants to go. I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to take two of those cards and put in your screen. So there's two picture cards. Now, the easiest way, but again, it's yourself that's doing this in your Mindsight. So go with whatever way naturally occurs for you. We all learn in different ways, but there's two cards, and the easiest way is to detect the two colors. But for some people, it could be the shape that appears to you. They're side by side in your screen. I'm moving them around, so catch the motion. Move your head around back and forth, and as you pass back and forth, do you get two of the colors showing up, either one after the other or simultaneously? This is a tougher one, so I don't
I've
even
got,
expect you to get it.
I've got yellow duck, and then I've
Yellow is
got
correct. Well done.
it's in between green and blue, and I think it's
Okay.
blue.
Okay, lift your mask up and take a look, Nikki. You got them both
Yes.
right. Well done. Well done.
Awesome. It's so
Okay,
cool.
mask back down. Wow, this is very, very good. We're going to make this real hard. I'm going to take a letter and put it in your screen, one of the 26 letters. This is a long shot. Don't expect you to get it. I'm just stretching your mind sight. Don't even worry about whether you get it or not. It doesn't matter. Smile, laugh, giggle. When you smile, what letter do you feel or sense that is in your screen?
The letter L.
Okay, there's a letter L in this letter. Now, don't use your intellectual brain to figure it out, but is there another
Okay.
letter that comes to you? So you could overlay an L into this. That would be correct. And we get that all the time when the mind sight only sees part of the letter. Go empty.
Is it the letter E?
Lift your mask up. There you go.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, mask back down. Your mind sight quite often will only give you parts of the letter. So you were correct when you said L. There's an L in it. And then you went further and you got the E. Very good, Nikki. Give yourself a pat on the back for that one. There you go. I'm going to pick out A, E, I, O, U. Could be any one of the five vowels. And I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to pick one and put it in your screen. It's any one of the five vowels. Black against white.
I'm getting E.
Okay, now this letter is in the letter E.
Is it I?
Yeah, it is. It's I. We're
Okay.
going to do something else.
Okay.
I've got a black chair to my right. It's like a card table chair. And I'm
Okay.
going to take one of those vowels, A, E, I, O, or U.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the table. It's out of view of the screen. So pretend you can come to my house. I'm in southwestern Ontario, just northeast of London, Ontario. Come over to the table and look to the right of the table on the black chair. And you'll see a white card with one of the black vowels on it. Pretend to reach down and grab that card. And when you grab it and look at it, what letter paints itself on that card? One of the
The
vowels.
letter U?
Lift your mask up, Nikki. Take it right off. Look at that.
That's awesome.
You
I
got it.
totally visualized that one.
The
Yeah, that
class
was
is
great.
over. Class is
You
over.
painted a good picture for me.
Yeah, you did so well.
Awesome.
Wow. Yeah, you did
Thank
really
you.
well. That's remote viewing, but it all overlapped. You got the letter U. Very good. You got it.
That's awesome.
Well, fantastic.